Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Carter Ray, and in this video, I am going to be reviewing the CM Punk versus Mickey Gall fight. Now, I don't remember who I thought was going to win this fight. I think maybe I went for Mickey Gall, but I can't be 100% sure on it because I'd need to check out last week's video to be sure. But so Mickey Gall came out like he just looks like like a Zac Efron type. Like that's what he looks like to me, a Zac Efron type. Him and Sage Northcutt, I think they're both, they look like white girls would scream at them seeing them walk out of the sea and shit like that. That seems like those type of guys. So yeah, he came out, it was all cool, and then CM Punk came out. He came out to his theme song from WWE, and his name was CM Punk. They didn't change his name to like his normal name or whatever. So it seemed like the UFC was really trying to, use the promotion that CM Punk already have, the popularity that he already has, in order to promote the fight, which I think was a good choice. And then yeah, the fight happened, and wow, as soon as CM Punk went for a punch, Mickey Gall took him to the ground, and as Joe Rogan said, he mauled him. It was like a wild animal trying to like get dinner. It was mad. He got beat up. Like there was no real chance. And Mickey Gall is a brown belt, I think, in jiu-jitsu. I think that's what Joe Rogan was talking about. He said he was a brown belt and CM Punk is a white belt. So it makes sense that on the ground, CM Punk really didn't have much of a chance. Now, I thought that CM Punk had some sort of wrestling skill because he was a wrestler, but I don't think he done like amateur wrestling or anything like that. So this really was his first time having a proper fight, a proper professional fight. And yeah, he got taken out, he got beat up, he was on the ground, he got battered, punched up in his face. I think he gave Mickey Gall like 2 punches maybe from the bottom, and then eventually Mickey Gall got round to his back, gave him the choke, and it was done. It was over. It was over in the first round, which was, predictable. And then when it was over, Mickey Gall was like, what did you think what would happen? I read his lips. He was like, what did you think would happen? And that was cheeky. And then CM Punk went over to hug him and give him some sweet nothings in his ear to tell him, things he respects him probably and shit like that. I don't know because I didn't hear what he said. And then after the fight, obviously Mickey Gall, he was being positive and whatnot, and he got his win. He said he wants to fight Sage Northcutt, which I think will be a good fight because they both seem like they'd have the same sort of fan base, and it could be a very popular fight for both of those guys. And since Mickey Gall did just get like a big I think this is a big push for him, to be honest, to fight CM Punk. Even though CM Punk is like, he never had a fight in his life, the popularity behind him has probably brought a lot of eyes onto Mickey Gall. I would never have known about Mickey Gall prior to this, but I think he seems like a cool guy. He seems like a cool dude. I do want to see him fight more. Yeah, and he didn't even have a mark on his face, really. It seemed like some blood came out of his mouth, which is, to be understandable. If you get punched in the face, the first thing that's going to happen is like your lips going to bleed, like generally. And yeah, so he looked cool, basically like he had hardly been in a fight. And CM Punk, wow, like his hair was all cauliflowered. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if his hair was cauliflowered prior to the fight, but it definitely was cauliflowered after. And he just looked like he had been, he had been through some things basically. And in all, was it a good fight? I don't know. It was interesting. Wow, didn't expect that to happen. It was interesting. All in all, it obviously wasn't a great fight because it wasn't two skilled people getting to the limits and trying to knock each other out. It was more just Mickey Gall taking out CM Punk. CM Punk did have a nice speech at the end. I think CM Punk he's really good at speaking, obviously, because he used to do that a lot in WWE. So I expected him to win round the crowd with his PR friendly swiggle talk, and it worked out. The crowd was cheering for him. Everyone was all positive at the end, like they just forgot that he just got battered. But it's cool, man. It's cool. He came in, he tried, and that's really what matters, isn't it? He tried and he lost. He said he's going to continue to try and fight, and I think he definitely does need the time. He needs to train a lot more, because considering these guys that are in the UFC, yeah, they've probably been training their whole lives, like at least 10 years or something, and this guy just went in there with 2 years of training, pardon me, in a combat sport, and it didn't work out well for him. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the fight in the comment section below. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't done so already, and be sure to subscribe, as I'll be putting out loads more UFC 2 videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Also, if you want to check out the rest of my UFC 2 videos, you can click on the playlist on the screen.